my face and body are completely disfigured. And it can't be fixed. People called me monster or zombie. I was ashamed of my face. I was afraid I'd never find love. I have a rare genetic disease called xeroderma pigmentosum. At first, it didn't seem so serious. I was diagnosed at 3 years old and started my treatment. Everything was okay until I was 7. Doctors discovered I had cancer on my lower lip, then on part of my nose. When I least expected it, it started to get worse. That's when the suffering really began. Today, I cannot have any contact with the sun. I have cancer in both of my eyes, and I'm slowly losing my sight. And as days go past, I get more blind. I've had my nose and lower lip removed and more than 200 injuries to remove skin tumors. I had to get used to using bandages to replace my lip, which was amputated. In addition to everything, I found out that I was pregnant at the age of 15. I met my husband in 2018. After months of messaging, we met in person and ended up getting married. As soon as we met, we revealed our love online. But people doubted our relationship. They said mean things like, "He's handsome, he cannot be attracted to her." But he fell in love with me. And 2 years later, we had our first baby. Despite my happiness, I was ashamed of my face and my body scars. The prejudice and rejection of lots of haters got to me. But I learned to ignore them, lift my head, and carry on. My illness hasn't shaken me, nor have people that criticized me. I continue to live my life happily, and I accept myself as I am. I believe that God will make everything pass and I will be healed. If one day I thought about giving up, today I don't think about it anymore. Let's spread love. Fight prejudice.
Disgusting skin. Pizza face. Look at all these spots. You shouldn't be confident looking like that. I've had acne for 6 years now. Every time I looked in a mirror, I hated what I saw. I just wanted to cry all the time. It was horrible. I hated going to school without any makeup on. I felt embarrassed. I hated it so much. My acne has given me so much pain. It was so inflamed that it was hard to wash my face without it hurting. When was it going to be over? I was bullied my whole life for my severe acne. I did have a few people come up to me and say, "You need to go to the doctors to get some cream." And that really did get me down. When I used to go out in public as well, without any makeup, I used to feel like everyone was looking at me, and I just felt so uncomfortable. But when I was 16, everything changed. I started to go to school without any makeup on, and it actually boosts my confidence up. I was thinking to myself, why should I care what other people think? This is me. This is who I am. I cannot help it. People are so rude to others, and it's not okay. No one should feel uncomfortable with how they look. If you're suffering from acne, know that you're not alone. There are countless others who are going through the same struggle as you. Don't give up hope. Keep shining. You may feel like you're not attractive or that people are judging you, but it's important to remember that beauty comes from within. You are not defined by your skin, but by your inner beauty and strength. Real skin has texture, pores, and even the occasional blemish. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. Be yourself, always. I look like a 5-year-old. Try and be stronger than your problems. Will it be hard? For sure. But if you give up, it will be worse. You will regret it otherwise. Not giving up is my focus. Acceptance is part of the process. It's very important to know how to love yourself in the first place so that you can be free. You don't have to worry about what people think of you. Some days are fine. Other days, not so fine. But you keep going. Living with EB is very difficult, but it feels so good to inspire and help other people. The life expectancy of a person with epidermolysis bullosa is up to 20 years old, but I'm 30. I'm so grateful to God for everything that I went through. If it weren't for these challenges, fears, and anxiety, I wouldn't have learned to be stronger. Scars are the winning story that life prepared for me. You and all of us. I fight against the voices that tell me I'm not capable. I can and will overcome them. You can also conquer your battles. Your struggles can be huge, but your willpower is 1,000 times bigger. Every 1% you work on yourself, life will give you back 99% of victories.
Why do your kids look like that? What is that stuff on them? Peel it off. It's disgusting. When Addison was born, I immediately knew something was wrong. Her eyes were open, her mouth was open. She looked like a baby doll because her skin was so tight and red. The doctors took her away for 2 hours to check on her. At first, they told us she was going to die a couple of hours after birth. Then a specialist came out with a book and told us she had lamellar ichthyosis. And our second baby, Magnolia, ended up being a colloidal ichthyosis baby too. They call it fish disease because the skin is scale-like. It's a genetic condition where the skin never stops growing. There's nothing in their body telling their skin to stop. They cannot sweat due to their pores being clogged with skin. They have skin coming through their pores where eyelashes come through. This can be painful and there is no way to prevent it. Addison and Magnolia were born with a head full of hair, but as time passed, it all fell out. This cycle happened multiple times. In order to stay healthy, they must follow along a never-ending skincare routine. Addison and Magnolia use 13 different creams, lotions, and oils throughout the week. They must bathe 2 times a day and moisturize every 3 hours. But if they're itching, we reapply. It is extremely important to keep them hydrated throughout the day. And they need a higher caloric intake because their skin is always working and growing. It can be a lot of hard work, and very few products are covered by insurance, but it is so worth it. To have them feel comfortable and to see them smiling is all we ever want. They are even learning how to apply their skincare products with us. Addison and Magnolia handle all of this like champions. They move through the discomfort with a huge smile on their face, and they are the perfect example to spread awareness in society. So we are so thankful for them.